We here, fully loaded podcast. We got JT Bad Habit in the building.
Yeah.
The illest drummer in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Y'all seen him beating on that snare, rim shot.
You already saw the fast motion,
Yeah.
the time lapse on him putting the new set together and rocking out on it.
You seen it?
It's SPL, man. It's a baby kid.
So we doing it a little different today.
I don't know what to call her, man.
All
She
right.
need a name.
All right.
She need
What you gonna name her?
We gonna leave a portion of that in there.
What you gonna name her?
It's like she black with gold sparkle, though. Like, I don't know. Maybe, black gold.
Yeah.
Might call her black gold.
Black gold.
All right. So
Shout
we
out,
here
shout out
today,
Goose
man.
Wayne, KRA.
We here today. We're talking about a lot of off-camera, off-air conversations go on, and we talk about black talent. We talk about our inner circle and how dope we are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so very blessed to have this brother in the building, in our presence today.
JT Habito Jones.
Hey, you hear me?
Yes. A
Hey,
round
man.
of applause.
Hey.
Round of applause.
Hey, give me some of them rounds.
Groovy, baby. All
Jones. That's how you end that. That's how you got to end that. All
Right. So, like we do with all of our guests, if you would like to add to that introduction, feel free, sir. Tell the people about yourself.
Hey, man, I go by JT. I go by John. I go by Habito. That is I,
Habito.
man.
Where did Habito come from, JT?
Oh, man. It started when I was like a shorty, man. Like, I came up with a very talented group of cats, man. Shout out Trips Tracks, Trippy from the Crib,
Trips.
and Brother Giff.
Brother Gift.
You know, them my
Brother
dogs.
Gift's still around, huh?
Yeah.
I heard he just dropped off some panels
Yeah.
for the cause.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
and then my brothers, man, we started that shit together, and I used to go by like Mr. Music, but that shit was copywritten already and shit, so it was like I ain't finna argue and go through no war with that. So it was just like shit at the time, man. I was just in a real, I guess like that point in any person in their early 20s, man, just trying to find their way. And I had a lot of habits, bro, and it was just like shit. I'm gonna call myself Bad Habit because I got a lot of them bitches. But the one that I always like rely on the most, which is it takes precedence over anything that I've ever experienced or had a problem or an addiction to, was always music. So I call myself Bad Habit. But, over time, my mama, you need to stop calling yourself that because, your words got power and you're going to turn into anything that you speak over yourself. So you have a So I'm like, all right, mama. So it was just like, me and Goose started playing around. My homie Goose, shout out Goose Wayne.
Goose Wayne, Black Gold.
He was like, man, we was just playing with like the Migos like stuff. He was like, oh no, like dos Migos. He was like Habito. I was like, oh snaps,
Dope.
So it just kind of stuck from there. So it's either like I just dropped the bad, man, and it's just habit or Habito at this point, man. Like I don't got no bad habits, man. I'm on an up and up, on a positive tip. So,
But I'm a type of person, I break down words, so bad can also mean dab. So you got dab habits. I mean, you got a little swag to yourself, bro.
right?
So I break down words, man. I don't care what people think, but shout out to dab habits.
Hey, dab habits. Hey, I'm gonna have to put that on that.
Yeah.
Trademark that.
Yeah.
Right. So we see you got the
Hey.
RBG
Yes, sir.
54,
Yes, sir.
the Habito joint.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? The Pan African joint.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
My
Y'all
people, you
can't
hear
see
me?
the back. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen of the front / the back
Yeah.
with the illest drummer in Nebraska
Nebraska.
tag on
Hey,
it.
man, if you seen Belly, you know what that shit came from. So.
Alabraska.
Look, I got roots in Alabama. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, Alabraska, nigga.
Funny as hell.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Hey.
So when I first met you, bro, I didn't quite know how talented you were. I knew you were bad on the drums. That's all I knew.
Dab on the drum.
Dab. You were dab on the drums. So, but as I got to know you better, I realized that you were a songwriter,
Yes.
a rapper, a composer,
An artist, man.
an artist,
Overall.
overall artist, visionary, creator. Right. So, that being said, and you kind of already touched on it, but what turned you into the artist that you are? How did you get so goddamn good?
Man, look, I got this concept with preemie babies that we are amazing. You hear me? I'm not supposed to be here, bro. Like shit, even my birth, bro. I was born at Mount Sinai Hospital, West Side, Chicago. You feel me? And boy, me or my mama wasn't supposed to make it. Like literally, like the pastor had to come smack me on my behind, bro, in order for me to like come to life when I was already out. You feel me? So I ain't supposed to be here, bro. I'm a blessing in itself. You feel me? My name means beloved of God and favored. You feel me? So I just feel like from birth, I was going to do something that had a rhythm to it, whether it been beating on something or composing poetry. You know, we had projects in school, you know, coming up as a kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
You had to do them one assignments or something like that. You had to compose a poem and stuff like that. He was like, dang, this is like,
It's
it made
fun.
sense. It's like playing drums. It's like,
Yeah.
dunna, 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 accent, another word. You
Wow.
feel me? Cadences. That's when I was able to understand the connection between all of that.
See,
So I
yeah.
fell in love with the art of cadences, but I also like heard and saw music as color as well.
See, it's funny
That's
you
deep.
say that because that's how I view music.
Mhm.
You know, at an early age, it was more so like geometry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't more so of the colors. It was more so of shapes.
Mm.
So a sound had a shape to me. I don't know what that shape was. It could have been a trioctagon. I don't know. I don't even know.
Right,
But
right.
it was in my mind, and I organized it that way. So it's funny that you say that you used colors and it was different accents and cadences at that young age.
Man, bro.
You know, when I got to grammar school, far as like 8th grade,
Mhm.
you know, middle school, it became more so of mathematics
Mm.
and you know geometry. So basically, I dumbed myself down. If I think about that, you know, at an early age, I was higher in music than I would have been. And you say as a preemie, you know, you was here on this earth before a lot of us were, so you know a lot more. You are elder in itself.
Man.
You was here when you was born. What?
It's 90.
How many months were you early?
Shoot. 3 to 6.
3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
So if you 3 months early, that means you got 3 months ahead of a lot of your people
Mm-hmm.
on this earth. So you was breathing, listening, hearing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Making sounds
Yeah. Hearing, man, I was hearing stuff.
before a regular 9-month-old. So
Right,
yeah, you are
right.
gifted, bro.
So let me jump in right there, right? So I don't have any arguments on his giftedness, right? But I want to just get to this thing, right? Knowing that you're gifted, you were born gifted. Who nurtured your gift, and who really helped you bring it out?
Shoot, honestly, man, my mom, shoot, like my dad bought my first drum set at like 12, maybe 11. So I want to say like 01, 02. Because other than that, like I was just a kid, like staying out the church. Like my mom cleaned the church for 21 years.
Right.
And, like I love that lady.
relate. I can
That
relate.
my
That's
baby.
great.
You feel me? So I had access to everything.
Yeah.
I was just talking to
Access.
Lunacy,
I had access, bro.
Mario Bar about
Shout out, Rio.
Yeah.
about access. When we went outside,
Yeah.
I was talking to him about access, and he was telling me about how he had access to our house, and my father gave him access. So being in the church, having access to the music, and now, all right, I'm gonna get into it, right? Because a lot of people they're starting to do their research, and they're finding all of these faults in religion, and how some of the stories don't add up. So they give up on God while they're throwing the baby out with the bathwater, basically.
Sheesh.
So you go to church, you fellowship, you clap your hands, you sing songs, you get lessons together, everybody eats together. That's that kindredship, that fellowshipping,
Camaraderie.
the camaraderie, the culture, the tribalism. That's why we clung to church, and now people finding faults in it and saying, and like one of my big arguments against religion is, especially the Bible, is they say it's a history book, but there's no dates in it, right? So now a guy like me finds out, like, okay, about things like the Council of Nicaea and all this stuff, right? And then I'm like, fuck church. So now I'm not holding hands with my people. We're not singing songs together anymore. We're not falling out and laughing. We're not crying together. So we're throwing the whole tribalism and the real, like, the nature aspect of it
So basically, the root.
away. Yeah.
Look, bro.
So-
Look, bro.
So you basically saying your root was basically
Look, bro.
your root of music.
Let me tell you something. My root
Yeah.
was what I could take from it.
Okay.
You feel me?
Let's get back
if,
to
if,
it.
if that was me becoming a dope ass musician,
Yeah.
or being amongst some of the greats, or like knowing, like, and looking up to some of these cats, man, that I just like idolize, like that all started from the same
Okay.
foundation.
Ad-libbing,
I'm
you know what
not
saying?
looking at the root of the religion itself, because like I've been outcasted. Everybody's been outcasted from their own faith or their own religion, whatever the case may be, when it comes to a building. Bro, I had a band at 12 years old,
So what kept you going?
and they told us, "Oh, if you're not gonna play church music, then you got to get off the drums in the sanctuary."
So
We were literally just flowing.
making-
Nothing came from anything that was inspired by anything that was played on the radio, anything secular, anything like that. So at that point, I knew that I had to go and seek God for myself.
You had a gift.
You feel me? Like, it wasn't about the building anymore. It was just like, I know what God has placed inside
That's
of
a
me,
gift.
bro. I know what I'm capable of doing, and I know, like, that I am humble enough to be a student of it enough before I'm ever going to boast and brag. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm
About
this,
what
that, and
you
other.
can do.
I'm never like, bro, I can go to any drum clinic or any concert and sit there and be amazed.
and critique.
I'm not the coldest person ever, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I have a gift that comes naturally. It flows.
Yeah.
It's not mechanical. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be tight. Please believe that pocket gonna be tight. You know, but
I mean-
I had to separate faith from religion.
Oh man, that's
You know
deep.
what I'm saying? I had to separate those two, bro.
I think we all do that, you know, in,
You know,
our, in
you-
our
you-
own way. You know what I'm saying?
Because you talk to people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, part of what you're saying makes sense. So we all question a particular set, you know, book-wise, by the book religion. You feel me? But shoot, even in my church, man, my pastor told me, bro, like, go and search for yourself. Seek ye first, bro. Like, y'all could do all of that crap, bro, but they ain't trying to hear that. But I ain't gonna get in all that, man. Like, but that is what kind of like shaped and molded me. And my mom is still like very influential and on my backbone. Like, dog, she sent me devotionals and all
Okay,
types
so
of crap
what
every
is
day.
what is influential?
That's a
Influential.
new word. That's
Yeah,
it's mean your influence is the influence that you're
fundamental.
receiving from that person is fundamental.
Fundamental influence.
Yeah, I know. I peeped it. I knew exactly what the fuck you meant.
You heard what I said when I said it.
That's what you call real ebonics.
funny as hell.
You made that shit up right there.
Yeah, you feel me?
Influential. I'm gonna use that.
Put that on the next hoodie.
Okay.
So yeah, so my next question, I always wondered, like, so, well, you know, I've always seen
Slow
you
red
play the
line.
piano, the white and black keys, and I always wondered, like, what made you lean more towards the drums?
Oh man,
Because I know I see you talented on either one. You know, what made you say, "Hey, the drums is it"? Was it the beat? It was the heart, or the sound, or what was it?
The drums came first, bro.
Okay.
I used to break like the white clothes hangers back in the day.
Mm.
Like take them off the wire, break them in half,
Drumsticks.
and beat on the couch.
Yeah.
You can ask my mama, G.
Yeah.
Like for real,
Wow.
like it was in me early. You know what I'm saying? Like drums was first, but I didn't have a drum set. So my dad worked for CPS.
Mm-hmm.
It was a school, man. They shut down, unfortunately, but school, Sungay.
Okay. Never heard of it, but
Yeah, it's over there in the hundreds.
shout outs to the hundreds.
You feel me?
Son gay.
Yeah, but he used to work there, man. And they had this old rusted piano in the basement. He used to be a janitor there. So, like, as he's working, I'd just be down there, like, just finding notes and chords. And that's when I started seeing and hearing the colors. And knowing that, all right, if I hit this one white key and I hit another one with it, that's a note, that's a chord. If I hit another one with it, that's a chord.
Mm.
Okay, well, let me find the variation of bass lines that will make this chord sound like this or sound like this, but it still sound cool.
Mm.
Most drummers, bro, you can ask any drummer. Any drummer, I promise you, 95% of any drummer you find in America plays keys or
Okay.
arranges or is an MD or, you know, some of that nature.
I'm glad you touched on that. So
We all
so
migrate to
speaking of
something
drummers,
else.
you know,
Mm.
the range of drummers. A lot of people I know that's artists. You know, just my knowledge of other artists. When they say who inspired you or what's your favorite this or who your favorite that, right? They'll say somebody off brand. Oh, Muddy Waters, my favorite singer.
What?
But you've been singing pop music all day. So my question to you is who is your favorite drummer,
Oh, man.
or do you have one,
Man, it's a list, bro.
or are you your favorite drummer?
No, I'm not, man. Like I'm not that.
Okay,
not
that's
that.
that's humble. I get that. I get that.
Dog, shoot. Just even from Chicago alone, bro. Calvin Rogers,
Okay,
Rexell Hardy Jr.
shout out.
Man, if we gonna go like old school, man, like I used to watch old John Blackwell DVDs, bro. He used to play for Prince.
Look, this the guy. I'm the guy that's shaking my head like, I
Yeah,
don't
bro.
know nobody. He just
Hey,
said,
bro.
I'm just gonna keep it real.
Right,
I don't know
Mugs
nobody.
go. But yeah, John Blackwell, bro.
I think I might have known one. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Dog,
Gotta do some
Dennis
homework.
Chambers, bro. Hey, Rico. God, dog. Shoot, bro. So many, bro. Like, I don't even want to discredit nobody. Like, there's so many, bro.
So basically, you had a culture clash of drummers that inspired.
Man, my family, man. Like my uncles, man. When I was a shorty, like we used to go out west. My uncle Johnny, he had a old drum kit, bro. Like he used to play and cut records back in the day.
Okay.
My granddad, man, he used to play guitar, man, like back in the day and
Yeah.
stuff, bro. So my uncles played and sang and stuff. So I was that little kid. I was the only little kid that they let go in the room and play drums in the basement,
Wow.
bro. Like,
So, that mean they seen something then.
yeah, my great granddad, man, like shoot,
Cause you could have tore that drum up,
you feel me?
and he's like, "Nah, I ain't gonna let you tear that drum up."
Yeah, bro.
Look, Dante, get your little big head ass on up here.
You feel me?
But John can go down there and use them sticks.
Oh God, it was, bro. Like my whole family knows what's up, man. Shout out my family. But yeah, keys came natural, bro, because it was like after a while of me not being able to beat on something, I had to do something else to channel that ear, like to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew I had something else, so it was like I found that. I always wanted to go to work with my dad. Just
Yeah.
leave me in the basement.
Right.
I'll find you.
Right.
You know, I know what a vending machine is. I know what you gonna probably be at. I know what a gym is. I can go play basketball. I know what a pool is. I can go swim.
That's some cool shit.
You feel me? So I had access. I had access to the
Bullshit.
school, and I had access to the church.
Man. Access.
You feel me? So when I was at the school, I'm playing piano. When I'm at the church, I'm on drums.
There's no access now. There's no access, man.
Bro, we had to do what the fuck we had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was there, I'm a mess with it. They knew that. I couldn't sit still, bro.
You know, I was a hooper, so I know what you mean by access. You know, even if we didn't have access,
Access to the gym.
I remember
access
breaking
to the
into
weights.
the YMCA like the Young Man's Christian Association,
Right.
breaking into
I
that.
don't
Jesus
know.
is watching us. He was letting us in the back door. He's like, y'all don't need to be out here in these streets.
Jesus
Shout out
Shuttlesworth.
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeshua Mashiach. Shout out.
Oh man.
Shout out Jesus, because he was watching us. We could have went to jail at an early age. How many times I broke into the YMCA to hoop.
Boy.
And shout out to the dude that came in the gym and was like, I know y'all motherfuckers broke in here, but go ahead and hoop.
You talking about that side door, right?
I'm talking about the one you had to death defy. We could have died climbing up the side of the building and jump on top of the radiator or the generator and climb in the back window
I don't remember that one.
and hide in the bleachers. And to the people that's hooping already, like, it's clear.
Come on, hurry up.
Just the hoop, though. We ain't going in here to rob no old ladies. We going in here to hoop.
Was the lights on?
Because you
Hell yeah,
didn't have the access.
We ain't
so
had the
you
goddamn
to-
money.
you had to
And
take the
sometimes
access.
your grandma had to live there for you to go hoop. It'd be 1, 2, or 3 mediocre players in there. Like, my grandma's still on the third floor. Like, we finna kill you in 21. 21 game. He got 6. Game. Hey y'all, he ain't gonna score. We gonna send him upstairs.
Drop him off.
Game. Dunk on him, Los. Game. We playing 21. They threw me a oop. Game. He going upstairs. Can I have my ball? We gonna give it to your grandmama.
Game.
Game.
Boy.
Finesse.
Load them bases.
Hey,
Fuck you talking
it's
about.
real.
Hey, what?
But no, it was fun. But back to the topic. Access.
Access to the gym. Access to the studio.
Access to them
It was
drums.
like I
Access
could have
to a
stayed at the
drum
crib
set.
though, bro. Like I
Access
could have stayed
to
at the
the
crib and just been outside with everybody else.
Yeah.
Access
But
to somebody to hold your hand and
Oh,
sing with you.
I lost too many homies in the streets and shit, so it was like I was inside. You feel me? Like I was sheltered a little bit, but I still knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Like shit, nigga, walking to the stove was crazy.
If you knew what was going on and you weren't sheltered mean to me, you don't know what the fuck going on.
Oh no, I was always aware, bro.
You Teletubby and Barney'd out. You come outside, you thinking it's pillows and pillowcases and suckers and nice gummy bears and
That's
everybody
why
your
it's-
friend. Can I see your bike? Yeah, go ahead. I'm standing right here. And you don't see that nigga for next time you see him, he ain't got no bike.
Exactly.
And it's 7 years later, he got dreads.
Exactly.
So on a side note for a drummer, what's your favorite drink that's gonna get you in the mood when you going on the stage performing with the Cosmic Rebel Alliance? What's your favorite cocktail? If it's a mixture, if you need a blunt or a joint or a bowl or
Couple shots and a bowl.
an edible, I don't know what it is, or a drink, something along the line. What's your favorite concoction when you go up there and you just zone out and it's a show? You put them cotton balls in your ear or your
Look,
phone, whatever it is. You just
the
zone.
secret is
Yeah, what is that?
orange soda.
Orange, Wildwood, Crush, Fanta, Shasta. Which one? Sunkist?
Kale's orange soda.
Kale. See, I ain't never heard of that. So that's where you get that from?
Keenan and Kale.
Keenan and Kale's. You ordered that?
No, bro. Look. If I'm at a show, tequila straight.
Oh,
Give me a double shot of tequila and a beer,
orange soda.
preferably a Modelo. Give me a double shot of some nice tequila and a good beer.
Get a good Mexican
I'm good.
beer.
Yeah. So basically, it's AKA orange soda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what you drinking, bro? Orange soda.
Yeah.
Your cup is clear as shit,
You know what I'm. If
but you drinking orange
what
soda.
they say, if you know, you know.
Neuralink. Shout out Elon Musk.
Hey,
Tesla.
Tequila straight.
I can't say what I want to
I
say
see you,
about him
Elon.
on air.
See you, baby.
Hey man.
I'll just leave it at that.
If Elon Musk ever came out with a band, it'd be called the Muskies. And everybody, he'll have
I call it the must. No man.
the Muskie Teslas.
I don't know this person.
You know who Elon Musk is?
No.
Oh man, shout out Elon Musk. He rich.
I'm editing all that out. I'm editing out all bits of Elon Musk.
Yeah. Shout out Jesse Jackson. He's a drummer.
What?
for the Operation
Talk-
Push.
Shout out Al Sharpton, Reverend.
Yeah,
Hey, we're gonna try to have him on the show next week.
Jesse. I own Jesse over here. I'd rather
I got a cousin named
We
Jesse. I
want
can have one of
Jesse.
those.
I'd rather what's his name?
He a retired Chicago firefighter. I can have my cousin Jesse over here, bro.
I'd rather
Okay,
I'd rather Willie.
He retired Chicago
What's his
firefighter.
name?
we'll have him speak.
Willie Wilson.
We'll have him speak for Jesse Jackson. Have him speak for him. So your name is Jesse. So can you speak for Jesse? Do you feel like you can?
I really
So
I believe-
since I'm no
Oh, no.
this is the segment of the show where
Go ahead.
once we start getting off track, we go into our goofy mode. I don't know what it is,
That was Jesse.
but we go off a track. So this is the segment of the show.
Rainbow Push
It's
is
called
sponsoring Pride this year.
Candice Owens.
So
Candice
that's-
Owens' head is so big,
Oh snaps!
she could be an extra ball at Dalton Bowling Alley.
Candice Owens.
Get him.
So this is the part of the show of Candice Owens where it's like a fight against Harriet Tubman and Candice Owens. So Harriet Tubman will probably slingshot Candice Owens.
Just imagine if Harriet Tubman met Candice
A
Owens.
UFC fight. Candice Owens against Harriet.
What would happen?
HT.
Who is Candice?
CO against HT.
I know immediately Harriet gonna want to box.
I know immediately she taking off that motherfucking headband or the do-rag. She taking that shit right off.
Right.
She taking that right off. Hand me some lard because they ain't have Vaseline. Get that on her face. She ain't wear earrings. She gonna put her shotgun down and hike up. You know, back in the day they hike. They hike up her dress.
Yeah.
And it's going
It's-
down.
Yeah, hand-to-hand combat. She ain't gonna just blow her brains out. You know?
Candice Owens.
She about to whoop her ass.
But Candice might have a 40. You know, she hang with Trump.
I just saw her forehead
And
though.
the IRA.
Oh my god.
Candice Owens' forehead.
Oh my god, nigga! I just saw her forehead, nigga.
So, you know, shout out to the foreheads. Candice Owens' forehead is about the same as Harriet's, but I think Harriet's forehead is a little bit stronger, so her headbutt will be so much harder. She gonna bust Candice Owens' shit wide open. She got a slave forehead, and she done helped a lot of people get away. Shout out to Harriet. I love Harriet. I'm talking about her
Harriet Tubman.
forehead.
That's my
You
baby.
seen that vein going down her head? Look at the pictures. Hey, this ain't a jab at Harriet. I love
No,
Harriet.
not at all. I didn't feel that way.
It's a jab at Candice
Y'all hear this
Owens.
shit,
You going
America?
in on Candice Owens.
Y'all hear
Harriet
this shit,
Tubman will
black
beat
people?
the shit out of Candice Owens. Yeah. We need to do that. We need to make a sketch of Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman versus
Candice
Harriet Tubman.
Owens. Oh, man.
In a world
Oh my god,
A movie.
where freedom fighters
Candice Owens.
versus conservative monoliths. Candice Owens
Guess what?
versus Harriet Tubman.
She actually, Candice Owens actually is playing the Terminator. This is the new Terminator.
Tiffany's and shit.
And Harriet Tubman is the one trying to
Strings
save
in
the
that
world.
bitch. Low still going.
Yeah, because
In a world
I don't know about Candice Owens. She
where
might.
there's only one hope.
Look,
Harriet Tubman versus Donald Trump and Candace Owens.
tag team. She gets.
Harriet Trump.
She's
Harriet Tubman and Sir Joyner Truth
Oh,
versus Donald Trump and Candace Owens.
I might pick Maya Angelou
Maya Angelou.
and Harriet Tubman. Cause Maya gonna woo their ass to sleep and Harry gonna hit their ass with a left hook.
Okay, so it's 2020. Before you get out of here, man, I gotta ask you, man.
2020. Shout out
What-
2020.
How you feel about
Fuck that.
everything that's going on? You say, you don't got to speak on one specific subject, just whatever you want to say on our way out about what's going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean, like in the world or
The
as far as
world,
just-
in the world.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm for my people. I stand by. You feel me? Like my people that actually have educated themselves and have the proper knowledge. You feel me? So I'm still in the process of educating myself on a lot of shit right now. But I just feel like as long as I like just indulge myself and engulf myself in the music, that my whole purpose for even doing this shit was to change lives. You know, I don't just play drums or play instruments to do this stuff just as a hobby, bro. It's something I love to do that I would do for free, that I have done for free for so many years. But, you know, opportunity has presented itself, and, you know, I've been blessed to be in the position that I am, you know, and have the support system that I do amongst my brethren. So,
Yes, sir.
So I know we was gonna wrap it up, but you know, as we wrapping up, you know, it's 2020. You know, and we not wrapping up. You know, we still gotta grow and live and survive and do what we love and recreate and all that good stuff, right? So, you know, you're an artist in your own right. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So 2025, what you see? You see a mixtape. You see a show, a podcast. What you see? You see some online stuff. What you see? What you see for yourself? For JT, Bad Habits, Dab Habits, Jones.
feel me? Man, bro, everything is on the table. You know, I'm 30 years old, bro. I ain't got no kids. You feel me? I can do this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so everything is an option. You know, everything is on the open for me right now. So, I'm just kind of like exploring my options and just knowing what my natural talents and abilities can bring to the table, and just trying to link and network with anything and anybody, you know, that's willing to, you know, be professional about it, and let's get some work done and let's create some dope stuff, you know, regardless of whether it be songwriting or laying some basic keys or whatever the case may be, or, you know.
Okay. So as I just sparked up this tobacco, I just thought about, you know, what you just said. Why don't you take us out with a couple rim shots or something, man? I'll play something. I don't know if them headphones stretch, but I can certainly play something real quick, or just give us some acapella. Maybe 30 seconds of a rim shot.
I got you.
Bet.
What you think?
Habito out.
Hey,
Habito.
man.
Thank
This
you for
Habito
coming on the
Jones,
show,
man.
man.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. You
Love
already know.
too, bro.
Keep being a genius.
Hey,
I bounce off those
I
around
don't know what we
Keep
gonna
being
play.
creative. Keep
I don't know if them
inspiring people.
headphones gonna reach, but
Hold on.
maybe we can untie them and you can get a nice little, you know, for the people. Hey,
I got
man.
you.
Hey, shout out to Bases Loaded sponsoring this.
All right, bases loaded. I love y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Man.
Hey.